Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your May 2023 new moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It means more to me than you guys will ever know. Because I had to take that break to take care of ill family members, I've fallen off the YouTube algorithm, charts. So by you liking, by you subscribing, by you commenting, you're getting me seen again and you're helping this channel to grow. You're helping me to grow. And that is just so wonderful of you guys. And I am forever, forever thankful. So thank you so very much. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. And I want to apologize for being a bit stuffed, sounding a bit stuffed up and coughing from time to time. I have really bad allergies right now, so do bear with me. Now let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Oh, this is the Four of Wands. A commitment is being tested. Something that we can feel very strongly about or we've committed ourselves to. This is going to be a time where we feel a bit of pushback from things, or as if, no, it's just that a commitment is being tested. So be very aware of this, Capricorn, during this time, or something that we feel like we built the structure around, we celebrated it, and it might not be going the way that we had thought it should, or we thought it would. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Here we have meditate reversed. So we're not taking time to meditate, and that's going to be a really important thing for us to center ourselves, but also to calm down the external noise, which I guess is centering, right? But there's this real sense of there's a lot of noise coming to us from all different angles, all different ways of seeing things. You should be doing this, and then you should do that, and it should be this, but it should be that. And Spirit's like, you have to listen to you, no matter how odd it might sound or how other people might not understand. And I'm not saying to do anything radical. When we meditate, we're simply saying, I'm calming and seeing myself. And that can be radical in and of itself, to be able to be present in our own bodies, to feel, to embrace, to know us. Because so often we're seeking something external to find us, to settle into our bodies, our souls that we were born with. And so here, knowing that meditating is going to be hard for us, it's not going to be something we want to do, but it's going to be something astoundingly beneficial. And Spirit's like tapping us on the shoulder saying, hey, look at this. That's a really great reminder. And it can propel us forward because it calms us down. So if you're looking for a movement meditation, Spring Forest Qigong, I have it linked in the description box. It's completely free. I get nothing from you guys clicking on it either, so I don't want you to think so. But I just find it so helpful. And I love to share what I find helpful with you all because it makes me happy. And I like being happy. I really do. So let's see. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Okay, so what's really cool here is that you have people celebrating you, Capricorn. And that's going to be where a lot of your energy and a lot of your power comes from. That real sense of, I am celebrated, I am seen, this is me. It's not that you have like 18 million zillion people, celebrating you. It's that you have a very close, either network of family or friends, or a small little group that sees you and loves you. And that's huge. And if you're saying, Dane, no, I don't, then your angels and your spirit guides right there with you, intertwined with you in such a way that is so powerful during this time. Now, our May 19th, 2023 new moon is in Taurus. It's in 28, 25 degrees Taurus. This is the sign of stability and this is the sign of growth. This is the perfect time to plant our intentions, to say, this is what I want. This is a time of planting seeds. We have a burst of energy that comes with the new moon, and we have a burst of emotional balance too. So what's interesting is that Mars is square Jupiter, which helps us to really start new projects, see new things. We're going to also be seeing a lot by turning inward. This is why the meditate and the contemplate, aspect of this time is so important. We're releasing a lot of doubts and fears, okay? But we're having a bit of difficulty seeing new roads opening up for us, thinking, oh, I could do this or I could do that. It almost feels like our choices have become limited. And it's like, but why? So here we're looking at vampiric energy that we have draining us with the Four of Pentacles and a blockage around our soul star chakra, around our solar plexus, heart chakra, around our earth star chakra. I see there's like, and people, I always see like this thread going through us that links us to the universe, that links us to the earth, like the core of the earth. And when we have blockages, it can almost feel like the thread is severed, but it never really is. But we're not harnessing that energy and we're not feeling connected to so much more. And so this is a time to say, what have I, encountered around my life that is holding me back? What words, what negativity, what hurt, what pain, because we're becoming very aware of negative energy and we're releasing it. But first we have to see it. And that can even be, kind of with the Four of Wands, what was once celebrated, that we're looking at and saying, oh, well, that wasn't very healthy. That wasn't very good for me. So just be aware of this. We also have to be very careful of the fights that we choose, because with Mars square Jupiter, we're risk takers. We're, geared up towards looking at success. And then the most powerful aspect of this new moon is Jupiter squared Pluto. And we become intensely driven to get ahead. Everybody does. So we're looking at things and everybody's going to take this in a different way or see things in a different way when this aspect comes. But what we're going to see is that we can be doing a huge change, a huge shift in the way that we once saw things to the way that we see things now, or what we're going after. Success, power, and influence, they become our driving words and they become our driving force. And again, this is for everyone. So this can be a very dog eat dog time if that's the energy that we're associating with. Astrologers call this aspect the millionaire builder. This can build millionaires, but this can also cause crippling debt. It's kind of like being a gambler, right? One more time, one more time, one more time. One more risk, one more risk. We can see that as paying off. But here, it's like with the Virgo energy coming forward, with the Hermit coming forward, it's like turn inward. What is illuminating you? What is lighting up to you as you turn inward, Capricorn, to see what you want and what you desire? What is it? What are the main words that come forward when you turn inward and say, if I could have anything, I would have? And we're not talking about mansions and cars and, people fawning all over us. But if I could have anything, what would it be? And if it is, that acclaim, why is it that? Acclaim is fantastic. Yeah, I want to be recognized for the work that I do. That's awesome. But just know that it can manifest not in the houses and cars and people type of aspect. We're also shedding a skin. Excuse me, during this time. We're releasing and we're finding a flexibility to our mind and to our souls and to ourselves that we might not have known we have. This is also a strong link again with Virgo energy. We're looking at things with the Four of Pentacles. And these are things that have had us trapped. We've been stuck. There's a sense of, okay, I need to be aware of these blockages. But there's also a sense of, I have to be mindful of how much of myself I give. How much of me I give away to the world. Am I replenishing my energy? Vampiric energy comes, it drains, it drains, it drains. How am I replenishing myself? That's why meditating and contemplating, meditating is going to be so important. The Two of Swords. We're not seeing the two roads. Or it could be two choices that we have. No, that's it. Two choices that we had fall away. We have 5 planets in Taurus. We have Jupiter, we have Mercury, we have Uranus, we have the moon, we have the sun, we even have the North Lunar Node, which is called in astrology the head of the dragon. It's what guides us, what we're seeing, what we're focusing on. And if our path, because we're ruled by Saturn, if that falls away, it's like, well, where the heck do I go? Right? We like a clear plan. So here, it's stepping into ourselves and saying, what do I need? What do I want? What do I desire for me? How do I move me forward? And the Nine of Swords is worry, doubt, and fear. But this is reversed. We're releasing a lot of the worry, the doubt, the fear, the chaos that is around us, that has kept us up at night. And there's some things that we're saying, you know what, that can be, but it doesn't have to be affecting me. And we're claiming back our power, because our power is stripped away from us when all we do is worry, because we're depleted energetically, right? The vampiric energy comes in and we're depleted and we've gotten nowhere. But yet, to face our day, we already start off drained. So just be aware of this. During this time, this moon is showing us it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate us. Excuse me. Let me get a sip of water. It really is time to celebrate us. So let's see what the moon has to say for herself. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. So what's interesting here is that we have revelations during this time. We have this realization that we are the key to so much. But here it says your dreams need practical plans. And we're having a bit of difficulty with those practical plans of how we unlock the door, like how we move forward. Excuse me. We need to step out of our comfort zone. But we also need to have clear boundaries. And that's one of the reasons for the intense vampiric energy that's coming forward. It's from the North Lunar Node, which is in Taurus. It's saying step out of your comfort zone, but we need to do this in a practical, stable way that makes us feel safe and seen. And we need to look at our boundaries. There is a sense here that we are being so logical, we're forgetting ourselves. It's like my grandpa used to say they're so smart, they're stupid. So it's just kind of like we're being so smart that we're forgetting the main things that matter. So just look at it that way. We then have our emotions running high. We're embracing the void, the darkness of the new moon. And the darkness of the new moon has us looking at our connection with the universe. It's not just poetic that stardust runs through our veins. It does. We're connected with the universe. How are we connecting with the universe? Emotions run high, look inward. Emotions are going to run high. We're going to want to look outward and say, oh, I can find the answer out here. It's like, no. It's all in here. And that just seems so annoying. I just got like the biggest sigh came forward. And it's like, that's so annoying. How am I supposed to know what that is? And it's like, what is so important to you right now? What do you want? What are you longing for, Capricorn? Have faith in your dreams. But are we nourishing our dreams? The path that we thought is gone, right? The path that we thought we were going to take, that's gone. That's done. How are we nourishing our dreams? Because we're not. To be able to move forward. How are we having faith in our dreams to move forward? What we want, what we desire. And again, it's not going to happen in the way that we thought. Things seldom do. The way that we thought our life would progress. But how do we handle, the twists and turns that life has thrown at us while we were busy making plans for our existence? We don't feel like the answers we need are coming, and we don't feel like we're growing. Now, we're going to look back at this time and be like, well, that was ridiculous. Okay, look how far I come. Look how much I've grown. And look how the answers have fallen into place. But right now, do we feel seen? Probably not. Do we feel overwhelmed? Yes. We don't feel like we're growing. But that's the worry and the doubt speaking. We need to release it. And we need to say, each step forward, concentrating on my soul and myself, on why I'm here, on loving those around me, on connecting, on the human connection, on the, power of being present in my world. That is powerful. And even figuring out, okay, where I am, not right for me. How do I take the steps to change that? How do I step into my power of where I want to be and where I need to be for me? Capricorn, we're looking at things and we feel drained. Spirit is telling us to look inward and to see ourselves. Because there's something that Spirit is trying to tell us that we're just not connecting with right now. And I know that sounds like a poster, right? Look inside, you have the answer. But it's like there's something in you that you're just thinking, oh, that's just not practical. Oh, that's just so silly. And Spirit's like, but why? Why is it so silly? Why can't I start this on the side? Why can't I look at it this way? Why can't I believe in me the same way that you would believe in somebody else, or the same way you'd believe in, the earnings of a business when they show you their tax returns or something like that? Why can't you believe in you like that? Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is we're balancing too much and we're forgetting to balance ourselves. And once we come into center with us, we're going to see that there's just something that's off. It's like, I don't want this. It's kind of like milk that is just a little bit sour. It's not completely bad, but it just doesn't taste right. It's like, don't drink it. Here, there's something that's off, but you're trying to balance everything. And Spirit's like, no, step away. Step away. Our subconscious spirit message is fairy tale. There's something fantastical. It's like, believe in the fairy tales again. Believe in what you had desired when you were young, because that's going to be the power that moves you forward. Maybe not in the exact way that you thought it would, or maybe now you have more knowledge to manifest what you need to manifest. But here, it's like, believe in the fairy tales. I know it's so funny because your reading is so whimsical, and yet you guys are like so not whimsical people. But it's like, you need to believe in the whimsy. You need to believe in the whimsy. You need to step out of your comfort zone to do that, because all the vampiric energy can be like you're overthinking, you're overanalyzing, and you're gut worried, because you're not listening to your gut. Your gut is telling you, hey, don't do this. And now, because we haven't been listening to our gut for so long, our gut is just like sick. It's like, oh my gosh, I have a tummy ache. Oh my gosh, I have heartburn. Oh my gosh. And it's because we're not listening to our gut. We're not listening to our heart. We have headaches. Our feet hurt us. Our ankles hurt us. We could stub our toe. We could break our toe. We could, have things happen to us that's making us stop and connect with our body and look at that pain. And is it going to be pleasant? No, it's never pleasant to look at pain. But it's going to be necessary to say, hey, you need to be on this path. Can you come back? Please and thank you. Can you come back to me? That's what Spirit's asking us. Like, can we come back to them, please? Our subconscious tarot message is the universe. It's being this ephemeral being of wind and snow that has no limits. It's not the world, in this deck. It is the universe. We need to connect with it. We need to open up our doors to just astounding horizons. It brings us to our subconscious. Yeah. Luna message. You and your loved ones are safe. Hunger. There's a question of like, what did you once hunger for? What did you once really desire? Because that's kind of what we need to be focusing on right now. It's not saying here that we're going to be the starving wolves, right? Because the wolf moon, I believe, is it the January or the February moon? And that's when, historically wolves were at their hungriest because the pickings were slim, right, for hunting. So you would hear the wolves. And when they would cry, villagers would get scared because they were starting to get desperate. We're not desperate, but we need to remember what we long for, what we desired. And it can be before comfort set in, or before acquiescence to the rest of the world set in. All right. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. Wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed moon, and God bless. Bye.